Ukrainians are going to lose and the Russians are going to win an ugly victory. The Russians have finally won a decisive victory in Avdiivka. And it's quite clear that what's going to happen now is that the Russians are going to continue to push forward and that the Ukrainians are really in big trouble. And the two reasons that the Ukrainians are in big trouble is, number one, this is a war of attrition. And in a war of attrition, what matters is the balance of manpower and the balance of artillery. And in terms of the balance of manpower and the balance of artillery, the Ukrainians are badly outnumbered by the Russians. So when you look at those two key metrics, those two key balances, it's quite clear that the Russians have a significant advantage over the Ukrainians. And again, this is a war of attrition, and that's disastrous. And furthermore, if you look forward, the gap between the Russian capabilities and the Ukrainian capabilities is likely to widen. So the Russians are really in the driver's seat in terms of the balance of power. The second thing that's happened to the Ukrainians that makes the future look very grim is that it's quite clear that public opinion in the United States has shifted against fully supporting Ukraine. And large elements of the Republican Party are really not interested in continuing to fund Ukraine in a robust way. And without robust funding from both the United States and the European Union, there's no way the Ukrainians can stay in the fight. So I think moving forward, it's quite clear the Ukrainians are going to lose and the Russians are going to win an ugly victory.